he mentioned and he described a quite beautiful picture for us. That is punting. Is the punting a special tradition of Cambridge or not? Or is it such a special scenery of Cambridge?
Well, punting is again very interesting because in fact punting is, in terms of the 800 years of Cambridge University, very new. That's to say, it's only about 100 years ago that they started punting right up here. There were punts out in the fens because it's a way of getting around marshy land, but the tradition of punting along the Cam just here is only 100 or so years old. And that's the feature of Cambridge, that it's constantly inventing things, and they seem very old, but actually they're quite recent. Because one of the reasons why there were probably not punts along here was that this, until 100, 150 years ago, was a very important waterway. All this, before they built King's 500 years ago, was filled with places where they brought barges. Along the centre, underneath the water here, is a special way for the horses to walk under the water, because when they built the colleges, the horses could no longer go along the banks. So for a period, they went along in the middle of the stream, and you can see old prints of them. They came under one of those arches there, and then went along the middle of the stream. So this was an important waterway connecting down the Cam to the Ouse, to the river, and down to the sea. And at that time you didn't think of tourists and you didn't think of students punting. So this is a new feature really of Cambridge.
When you came to Cambridge, at that time you were still quite young. Did you do a lot of punting here, or?
I was quite young. I came 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Or just under 40 years ago. And I did punting with my family then.